Today on 12 News, gunning for trouble. The lengths that some people go to outrun the law is shocking.
And when chases happen, a lot of us just can't seem to look away. It is addicting and unpredictable, and even though the outcome is sometimes deadly.
Team 12's Matt Morrow has the anatomy of a car chase on just one station.
When it comes to car chases, Phoenix has looked a lot like LA recently, with one high-speed police pursuit after another, some of them ending with deadly consequences. So what goes into these chases? I talked with an expert to find out.
On it. They are fast and they are furious. On the big screen, police chases are full of high speed and high-flying action. But in real life, they are much more dangerous and occasionally come to a deadly end.
Shots are fired. Shots are fired at the vehicle.
Chases just like this one have been happening much more often here in the Valley recently and have been caught on camera.
12 News is following the early stages of a car chase.
Some of them even playing out live on TV.
It's a very stressful situation.
Andy Hill would know. He's a retired Phoenix police sergeant who spent 26 years on the job and is now a consulting producer on the show Live PD that sometimes shows police pursuits minutes after they happen, and even caught one on camera right here in the Valley.
I got it. 773, he got my spikes.
They are very critical situations.
That danger starts as soon as the rubber starts burning. That's also when whatever law enforcement officer chasing the vehicle has to get permission from a supervisor to press on with the pursuit. It doesn't matter if it's a high-speed chase, a slow crawl, or even the police pursuit of a U-Haul. Different agencies have different road rules for this, but they all look at virtually the same criteria.
Like weather, like speed. What are you chasing the person for?
Southbound back on the I-17, carpooling, probably doing about 100.
In a police officer's mind who's involved in a chase, there has to be a lot going on.
You have a lot of things to consider, and there's also liability issues. You know, if they don't do things correctly, it's going to be under scrutiny.
With that in mind, law enforcement is also thinking about who's behind the wheel of the vehicle they're chasing. The more serious a crime a suspect is accused of,
Call 24, 998, 998, shooting at me.
the more likely the police pursuit will continue, and the more likely officers are to end it using every and any means available.
From what we know, he is armed right now.
Remember this chase around the North Valley with a stolen, speeding, and swerving bright yellow Corvette?
Subject has committed a homicide and multiple carjacking.
Phoenix police knew they had a dangerous man behind the wheel that day, and eventually, police put an end to the chase with a violent collision and gunshots.
The police did intervene and stop the subject's movement. Shots were fired.
What you're trying to do at that point is to stop that suspect vehicle from endangering anybody else because they're in such a position that they could cause death or serious injury.
Police in the Valley have had to do that a lot more often recently. And in real life, unlike the movies, the chases don't always end with the bad guys getting away.
And former Phoenix Police Sergeant Andy Hill says he would not be surprised to see more police chases play out live on TV here in the Valley, especially because of the growing number of people who are abusing drugs. Matt Morrow, 12 News at 10.